Namaskar. Hello friends. Today we will start a new topic relating to Karma Yoga. Action is all important and not its fruit. The essence of human life and the solid foundation of spirituality. That is what we will talk about. What would you conclude from the following facts? We have the choice of touching or not touching a hot object. But if we do touch it, we are bound to get burned. We do not then have a choice of not getting burned. We have a choice of using our hand to try to push an object on the floor away. But the object may not get moved if it is too heavy, or if my hand is crippled by paralysis. The object will not move even if it is light. We have a choice of working hard and sincerely in the office, but we do not have the choice of getting a promotion or a salary raise. At the same time, it would be extremely rare for one to get these benefits in the office without working hard, except if you are the boss's son-in-law or the boss is eyeing to get his daughter married to you. My conclusion from the above examples, and of course there would be many others, is that we generally have the choice of performing karma, that is action. But the outcome of our action is determined by the physical laws of nature to some extent, and also by the divine scheme to the remaining extent. We may, through our first-hand experience as also through second-hand knowledge, understand the effect of the physical laws to a fair degree. But it is instructive to remember that even the physical laws are myriad, and their interaction and ultimate impact on the outcome often very complex and beyond our existing knowledge. So we may not always be able to figure out the effect of physical laws accurately either. And it is impossible for us to understand the divine scheme at all. That is the reason Bhagavan Shri Krishna exhorts us in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 47, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhur ma sangostu akarmani. The meaning is, you are entitled to take action, but not to the outcome thereof. Do not perform action with your sight fixed on a certain expected outcome, and do not shirk action either. I personally believe this one verse puts the essence of human life in a nutshell and forms the solid foundation for a spiritual outlook to life. Focus on taking the catch rather than on post-match party. Imagine a typical scenario on the cricket field during a match. Think of a fielder going for a catch that will dismiss the last batsman of the opponent team and will result in the fielding side winning the match. If the fielder thinks of the post-match party as a result of his taking the catch, he may drop the catch because he will lose concentration. Or a batsman keen on scoring the required runs to win the match may play a wrong shot to a ball delivered at the present moment and as a result get out. Instead, if he is focused on dealing with the presently delivered ball in the best manner, he will play the correct shot and survive to try and score the required runs on the next ball. When we take up some task, we are usually impatient to finish it. The reason is that we are more interested in the fruit and less so in the action required to acquire the fruit. This makes our mind shift from the action in the present moment to the future scenario of the completed task. That can lead to our doing the present piece of action in a less than the best possible manner. And remember, the whole task is a sum total of many pieces of action. So only if each piece of action is done to the best of our ability, with complete focus, the whole task will be completed in the best possible manner. Hence, tell your mind that you are not concerned with finishing the task as a whole, but rather with the piece of action in the present moment as one step towards finishing the task. Spirituality and karma are like foundation and the building. We know that a building needs a solid foundation, a firm and hard rock on which it can stand stable. Otherwise it will not last long and instead collapse by sinking into the soft and mushy soil. So foundation and the building both together make up the house. Similarly, human life is the house that can stand stable only if constructed on the rock-solid foundation of spirituality. The building on this spiritual foundation is the actions that we keep performing, that is our karma. Without the spiritual foundation, human life will collapse soon by sinking into the soft and mushy soil of materialistic attractions. However, a mere foundation without building on it is of no use. Likewise, only having a spiritual attitude but not engaging in the appropriate karma is not the right way of living human life. That is why Bhagavan Shri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 47, which I just mentioned above, Ma sangostu akarmani. Don't be attached to inaction. And that's a very important part of this verse. We will stop here. I'll see you the next time. Until then, bye and take care.